Montalvo Broadcasting Network. Support MBN, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, and shop with us over at Montalvo Store. Go to ebay.com and search in the advanced search. Type in Montalvo Store. Now support Montalvo Broadcasting Network. We have a wide array of books on conspiracy, apparel, and much more. Support your favorite radio station, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, by visiting Montalvo Store on ebay.com. Bruce Montalvo.
Continues to spread conspiracy theories.
Penchant for promoting bogus conspiracies as though they were fact.
Bruce Montalvo.
About his conspiracy theory.
This is CNN, a network of China Broadcasting System.
Bruce Montalvo is the only radio talk show host that's not controlled.
Brian, get a picture of Mr. Marsh apologizing. Ready to go, sir. Kiss it. Huh? Apologize. Kiss it. You want me to kiss your... That's right, apologize. Okay, I'll, let's see here. Apologize.
Don't beat me, Massa! Please don't beat me, Massa! Don't beat that tired old body! No! Don't beat me, Massa! Please don't beat me, Massa! Don't beat that tired old body! No! No!
You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show.
Hello and welcome to the Bruce Montalvo Show COVID Lockdown Marathon. It is July 4th Eve, and you're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. You call in and you can leave a message, 480-382-8451. It's 480-382-8451. If we don't get to your call, leave a message and I'll be playing all the messages. And you can tweet me also at Bruce Montalvo at Twitter. Bruce Montalvo at Bruce Montalvo on Twitter. And you're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show, broadcasting live on Spreaker.com. Spreaker.com. You can join me in the chat room over at Spreaker.com. And we're titling this show Hot Atlanta, because things got hot in Atlanta. You see over in Seattle, they had their little autonomous zone. I got it taken down. It was named after Cher's tranny son, Chaz, Chop, because he chopped off his wee-wee, choppy his wee-wee, and they named it Chaz. They named it after Cher's son, but they sent in the police or the National Guard over there, and billy clubs to beat the crap out of them. And Atlanta, when this whole all these crisis actor racial incidents paid for by George Soros and co. And this ex-Atlanta officer who took down Rayshard Brooks Brothers, or whatever his name is, he apparently he was just doing his job, and this guy turned the taser on him, so the story goes. But it just seems like, they're the right provocation for the right time. First, you remember this whole COVID lockdown, it was working, and then they wanted to use the murder hornets. Then the murder hornets were a bust to scare you, so they went to these riots. And then the riots were a bust, so now they're going back to Corona. And now Corona is going to be a bust, because people want to go out and celebrate 4th of July and, drink beer and eat hot dogs and fart or whatever. And now that's going to blow over. And what are they going to do? They're going to bring out the meth gators, I'm reading here.
meth gators, killer gators that are on meth. But I know things are getting hot in Atlanta. You know, they're gonna burn the whole place down like they burned down that Wendy's, and it's all a matter of all of us have to just bend over and kiss Jesse Jackson's ass, and then this will go away. Or if you wear a mask, the problem will go away. No, it's not going to go away. They're going to keep beating you up and beating you up. You know why? Because they said it was 2 weeks, right? And now look where we are, 6 months into this crazy lockdown. Anyway, they didn't tell the people or the whatever they are, the she people, the freaks that got together for Black Trans Lives Matter. They didn't tell them they had to wear masks. No, they let them go over there. And now they're saying that because you didn't wear a mask, now there's a spike. But all these people are what they let out to loot and burn down cities, and you know, it's just it's crazy. You know, they're not telling the black trannies that they got a mask. Oh no, because it doesn't matter, because they're all part of the eugenics agenda, so that blacks don't have kids. Don't you see? That's why the New World Order is pushing it. Like it's the new it thing, black trannies. Yeah, because that means, you know, two dicks and no chick, you know, you don't get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? That's the New World Order's goal, is to totally keep sterilizing black people or take them off of products like cream of wheat or, you know, Popeye's chicken or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's pretty racist. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that, if you want racism, you know, you just look at removing Aunt Jemima from the fucking syrup bottle. I mean, really? That's not racist? Really? Because some pussy's offended over a syrup bottle now and cartoon characters. I mean, this is crazy. And the morons in Atlanta, probably the best thing they did was vandalize CNN, the world headquarters of They Live Reptilians. Okay, They Live, right. So things got hot in Atlanta. The number to call here is 480-382-8451. That's 480-382-8451. Bruce Montalvo Show. And we'll be on until 4th of July. Freaking night of 4th of July. We're doing a freaking marathon because these are like the end of times. And I got to do my duty. Actually, I'm going to go take care of it. I'm going to go take a duty, Mr. Hanky, and I'll be right back because that's part of doing my duty. It was the Bruce Montalvo Show. Hot Atlanta. Things got hot in Atlanta, and now they're getting hot all over the place. The Seattle super rioters, they tore that bitch down, and now they're trying to start little splinter cells of that in New York. And I mean, these cities are just shooting themselves in the foot, but it's really these tyrannical governors that are there, these tyrants for governors that they have that are really making things worse. You know, and it's just these Democrat-run cities like New York and LA. You know, they're really strong with the dark side of the force. You know, it's like almost like the devil himself is running some of these places. Okay, it's crazy, but I'm going to break down this hoax that is this hoax, all this black power thing going on. It's totally sponsored by George Soros. It's not real black power. It's taking away power from the black people, putting chains back on them, on everybody, putting a mask, the mask of the beast. And this whole Juneteenth holiday, they created that holiday to be the anti-July 4th, so that you celebrate the anti-July 4th before the 4th of July, to pretty much just take out the 4th of July. So they created that. And this is all over a psyop, okay? If you look at the video closely, the George Floyd video, when he's first getting detained by the guy from Cash Cab. That's how much of a psyop it is. The guy from Cash Cab is the cop. All right, look it up. You see the guy from Cash Cab is a cop. I'm telling you, they get their ideas from Monty Python. They have the autonomous autocracy, and then the name for the little Seattle Autonomous Zone was named after Cher's tranny son, and the cop for the George Floyd supposed killing is the guy from Cash Cab, and it's a totally different guy. First, it's the guy that they detain has hair, and then the guy that's on the ground with a knee on his head, suddenly he had enough time to go bald. And I want you to look at that video when they're detaining Pink Floyd or Black Floyd or George Floyd, the porn star, because this guy's a porno crisis actor. First he did porno, then he did crisis acting. Okay, first they catch him, right? I haven't seen any of that disgusting smut. It's just what the conspiracy theorists, my brothers told me, because my brothers are conspiracy theorists. Brothers. So if you look at it, you see the motherfucker has hair when they're detaining him, and then as soon as he's getting the knee to the neck, his hair, he's bald. He just disappeared. It's like every other psyop they pull, like all the fucking people in the hospitals are actually fucking dummies, while you're the dummy that believes it, and all the nurses are dancing on TikTok and having sex and drinking vodka with freaking the doctors and just giving them blowjobs and stuff. Okay, this is what's going on while they're letting all these crazy freaking kids that never had a mama and don't have an education, and they'll probably never have one again because, the communists took that over, and now they're taking that away, and they're forcing them to just work for them by burning down your property. So we're all going to have to turn into the suburban commando, like that guy with the pink Brooks Brothers shirt and the Colt 45. We're going to have to fucking, start going to town on these son of a bitches when they come to burn you down, right? What are you going to do? You're going to let them burn down everything you worked for? You're going to bend over and kiss their black ass? Is that what you're going to do? You know what I'm saying? Or you just going to wear your mask and bow in front of the police before they mace you or beat the shit out of you? This has just gotten to the point of just ab cow, where you have order out of chaos, and it's ad nauseum the ab cow. Okay, it's just crazy. These freaking kids, they're out there. They're like drinking the water that's making the frogs gay, and they're going out there and they're gay for whatever the New World Order tells them. Okay, that guy, he got a knee to the head. Really, it's not even the same guy. It's like cut, edit. Okay, where'd his hair go? Right? And then the other guy, supposedly in their little story, he tases the guy, and then he runs away, fights the cops, and tragically he gets shot. Right? That's what happens when supposedly you take the cop's taser away and try to tase them in the balls. Okay, look, I'm not for, all these cops and oppressing people and being militant. I'm not for that. Okay, them pulling you over and them scaring the bejesus out of you every time they drive behind you. They got a bad rap for a reason. Okay, you can't just defund the police. That's the stupidest idea ever. If you're a guy like me, then you go ahead and defund the police, and then I'll just be like fucking Tuco, Benedicto, Pacifico, Juan Ramiro Ramirez. I'll go fucking Old West. Doesn't matter, okay? But, someone's raping you, or in the middle of the night, who are you going to call? Nobody, because you're being raped. You're going to call the police, but they don't want you to call the police. And the police really, at the end of the day, they tell you that they're taking care of criminals for you, right? But in the end, they got all these fucking politicians in Washington burning the fucking joint to the ground. Hey, you're listening to the Bruce Montalvo show. It's getting hot in here. That's because people are throwing Molotovs. I'll be right back.
Montalvo Broadcasting Network. Support MBN, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, and shop with us over at Montalvo Store. Go to ebay.com and search in the advanced search. Type in Montalvo Store. Now support Montalvo Broadcasting Network. We have a wide array of books on conspiracy, apparel, and much more. Support your favorite radio station, Montalvo Broadcasting Network, by visiting Montalvo Store on ebay.com.
Tribal, primitive, rustic, Burning Man, punk rock, conceptual subculture for the edgiest, most cutting-edge designs of jewelry today. Go to etsy.com/shop/conceptual subculture, or one word, either by going to Google or search Etsy, ETSY.com, and type in one word, conceptual subculture. You will find the hottest designs using natural stones with wire wrap rings, rough, raw, genuine, semi-precious gemstone jewelry, solid sterling silver, copper, leather, orgonite, bracelets, pendants, chokers, men's copper cups with sterling accents, eco-friendly, repurposed, original, one-of-a-kind design earrings. Support MBN by going to Conceptual Subculture on Etsy. Go to Antique Obsessions for the hottest in jewelry, antiques, repurposed, solid sterling silver, one-of-a-kind, handmade by Bruce and Jaja. Go to our Facebook, which is Antique Obsessions, or you can go to Etsy.com and go to Antique Obsessions, one word, or type it into your Google and find us there.
The stylish and hippest clothing around. Go to Poshmark.com. Poshmark.com at Anti-Culture. At Anti-Culture. The coolest, hippest apparel on the internet. Poshmark.com at Anti-Culture.
Hi, this is Jaja. Come shop with us at Poshmark.com/closet/anticulture. Sign up for Poshmark using our code ANTICULTURE. That way you can have $5 in your pocket when you join up and you can buy something from our store. We have mad stuff like upcycle things, Armani, Hurley, O'Neill. We upcycling all kinds of things like LL Bean. And plus we got our tie-dyes and just mad stuff. Just come check us out. Also, you can sell your own stuff too using the Poshmark app. But sign in first using our code ANTICULTURE. And you can find us at Poshmark.com/closet/anticulture. Or when you're up in there, just at Anticulture us. And you can look under the people. Check you out. Peace.
There is a group in the Negro community advocating violence now.
Pigs in a blanket, fry like bacon! Pigs in a blanket, fry like bacon!
I happen to feel that this group represents a numerical minority. Surveys have revealed this. The vast majority of Negroes still feel that the best way to deal with the dilemma that we face in this country is through nonviolent resistance.
To descend further into lawless anarchy and chaos, law and order will prevail. The looters is looting. You do have looting.
These people, it's Antifa. It's a lot of radical left bad people.
Exploiting this tragedy to loot, rob, attack, and menace. Hatred, chaos, rioters, looters, and anarchists. Violence and vandalism led by Antifa, radical left-wing groups, terrorizing the innocent, destroying jobs, burning down buildings.
And I don't think this vocal group will be able to make a real dent in the Negro community in terms of swaying 22 million Negroes.
Group marching at the state fair, chanting horrific things. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon, they're saying.
I have a dream.
Black power.
I have a dream.
Black power to this particular point of view. And I contend that the cry of black power is at bottom a reaction to the reluctance of white power to make the kind of changes necessary to make justice a reality for the Negro. I think we've got to see that a riot is the language of the unheard.
But now, I don't know, it's a funny thing. I put hate in your heart.
That's what the niggas don't realize. If I got one thing against the black chappies, it's this. No one gives a damn. You have to take it.
Welcome back to the Bruce Montalvo Show. It is the lockdown, COVID lockdown marathon, July 4th weekend, and I'm on. And I really wish that people would realize that the only color that matters, A, is green, but the only nationality that matters is American. Because you being American is the only reason you're able to protest and hold that fucking stupid sign you're probably wearing. Or the shirt you're wearing, the sign you're wearing. You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show. Pretty much the BLT sandwich or whatever they call themselves, BLT, BLM. They want to decriminalize all crime. They want, but at the same time, they want the cops to enforce beating the shit out of you if you're not wearing a mask and then letting the looters loot. I mean, this is ridiculous. With Biden saying that he's going to have masks be mandatory if he wins. You believe this? Everybody's going to be walking around looking like fucking Bane from Batman. But this coronavirus is like the stinky fart that won't go away. And then you add a little racial tension to that, and you get this. But to Biden, black votes don't matter. I mean, black lives don't matter. It's black votes is what I'm trying to say. Black lives don't matter. And the votes don't matter either because they could just make up whatever the hell they want. They could count the vote. They could do whatever the hell they want. So it's just crazy because you don't see any riots for black babies that get killed by Planned Parenthood. You don't see that. There's like zero riots for kids that are being like raped or, sacrificed to Moloch. All these statues are coming down, but Rocky's statue is still up. That's the one I'm amazed. Rocky beat up a black guy and a communist. He's still up there. Well, he beat up 2 black guys, right? Mr. T and Apollo Creed. And now this year they're not letting you dress up like Apollo Creed for July 4th. So, I mean, but it's just ridiculous. The hoaxes, the racial hoaxes, they're like propagating like this NASCAR Bubba Wallace hoax. I mean, that was just the rope to pull down the garage. This guy doesn't know his ass from his elbow. NASCAR releases photo of pull rope, fashioned like noose. Oh yeah. Next thing you know, he's gonna say there was white hoods all around him. Meanwhile, it's the hood of his NASCAR car. Okay, so it's hoax after hoax. The NASCAR Bubba Wallace hoax, and there's people like Lil Wayne that don't agree with this. Let's go to that clip.
I don't want to be bashed because I don't want to sound like I'm on the wrong if there is a side, but I thought that was clearly a message that there was no such thing as racism.
There was a lot of backlash from people about that. Would you change it, what you said, or you still feel the same way?
I am a young, black, rich. If that don't let you know that America understands black matter these days, I don't know what it is. Don't come at me with that dumb man. My life matters.
You see, he's not on the Black Lives Matter train, but I tell you, if there's anybody who should get his house burned down and get raped in the middle of the street for things you've said, is you'd figure it'd be Howard Stern saying stuff like this, right?
Besides, Whoopi done wrote everything I'm going to say here tonight, so it's all right. Ain't that right, you smelly nigga?
I didn't write that.
Well, you is a smelly nigga. I got some more jokes for your New Year's Eve party there.
You're not tired of this.
And don't be racially offended, because Whoopi done wrote them for me, okay? Here we go.
Go ahead.
Black hole.
Black hole.
You're going to love this. Tell her that. What do I loves most about the Whoopi?
Oh,
yeah.
Such a great timing.
Hey, Robin, what does you call a black rocket scientist?
I don't know,
A
Ted.
nigger. Whoopi wrote it. Whoopi wrote it. Hey, did you happen to notice this?
No, what
this
is that?
This here's my mother, Mama Dancing. Why, she done working blackface, too.
She must be very proud.
Yeah.
Now I know you really love me, Ted. You the man.
I tell you, you the man. What done happened to Sherman's career? It's really over the end. I want you to give us a kiss, you smelly coghead coon. I love you.
May I say something here?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can say whatever you want, you smelly nigga. Whoopi wrote that.
That's it, Ted. You didn't know I was going to say that. Whoopi had no chance to write it. I don't accept that kind of language. You can call her whatever you want, but you don't talk to me that way or I'll leave.
Well, don't let the door hit you on your big black ass, mama, on the way out of here. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Now, Whoopi, you is a filthy nigger.
I didn't.
Yeah, Howard Stern calls Imus a racist, but then way before that, he's the one calling his co-host a smelly N-word. It was crazy. And, this world is just crazy. Now the NFL is looking to replace the national anthem with what they call the Black National Anthem. They're going to lift every voice and sing. That's the anthem they want. And then they're going to play This Land Is My Land, that communist anthem or whatever. Who knows what commie songs they're going to, they're going to do. I mean, this country is just going back to segregation. They don't want Aunt Jemima on the syrup bottle. They don't want the cream of wheat guy. They don't want that Popeye's chicken lady to give you a platter of chicken. I mean, they're just getting rid of black people right off of popular culture. That, to me, is the most racist thing of all. If black people could just realize that, and all the hillbilly cousin fuckers could just realize that and unite against the New World Order, then we'd have a real fighting chance. But now people are conformist and they're wearing masks. They're wearing masks, the slave masks, because the fake news told them to. Oh my God! There's over 10 million cases now. Oh my God! Oh no! And these people wanted Trump to institute martial law, and he didn't. So they're pissed off that he didn't institute martial law. I mean, this is just a crazy cuckoo cat world we're living in now. And it doesn't matter if you're out protesting. You probably don't even know the forces of evil are pulling you to protest. You know, it's just ridiculous because the New World Order has literally, if you ask me, they've co-opted every form of protest imaginable. Every form, from left, right, makes no difference. And it's just insanity. You can go out and get weed, but you can't go to church, you can't pray. You can go to Walmart, but you can't go to school. It's not like they teach you anything there anyway. I mean, teaching you that the earth is a fucking globe. The earth is obviously flat, geocentric, so you're not going to learn anything at school. Might as well teach yourself. So anyway, you can go protest. They're letting you go protest, but you can't go to church and pray, but you can go to protest and praise the devil by lighting people on fire and burning people alive. But you have to keep your distance while you do it. And don't even think about working or making any money under Trump's economy because they're trying to sabotage that. So, like I said earlier, black trans lives matter. I mean, that's just eugenics. That's self-sterilization by stealth. If whoever sides with that movement, oh my God, the black trannies are being discriminated because Google put a black tranny on their screen to commemorate black trannies. I mean, this fucking world is going to hell. This is like the world from Revelations. It's just, I mean, they wrote the script and now they're playing it out. Anyway, we'll be right back. You're listening to the COVID Lockdown, July 4th Marathon. Montalvo Broadcasting Network.